Hey guys, today I'm going to review the LEGO set 2263 Turbo Shredder. It was released in January 2011, has a total of 298 pieces, and was released for $30. So first let's go over the three minifigures. First minifigure in the set is Jay, who of course came in some cheaper sets, so this is just another way to get him. He actually was in the last Ninjago set that I reviewed of this wave, but I'll just take off his ninja head wrap piece, which is in the blue color. He has this darker color spear, which you usually don't see with the ninja minifigures, usually more something the villains have. No alternate face or back printing, just the normal expression he has. There's also Cole, who's very similar to Jay's. He was a bit harder to get slightly, I think. I mean, he did come in a $5 set. Besides that, he wasn't in too many other sets. But yeah, there he is with his torso printing and the big bushy eyebrows. Of course, they used those face prints for quite a while. And then the last minifigure is Fractal, who they just gave him the size of the Quakes for his weapon. He also has this cool armor piece, which they use for a lot of the skeletons. The printing on the belt and this conical hat that usually Sensei Wu has, and nice face printing. So here's the main build of the set. It is pretty sizable actually, so that's kind of the main scale of it. There is not too many things to do with it. There is one main play feature, which I might as well show off in a second. First off is the cockpit, which is just this tiny little area where you have one room for figure. You can place him in there. You have a little joist, little controls, some nice detailing for like a rib cage almost. You have the flames back here, engine detailing, which is a bit simple, but you have these kind of hinge pieces, one on each side of the kind of slider piece, and this bit in the back that is more for display. These wheels here, I just mainly remember them from Power Miners. They're kind of, I like how they did these together. That looks really cool. But of course, the main function is when you move this, the main mouth will kind of go back and forth, kind of spinning around. The main feature with that is that you can have one of the ninjas, you can kind of chop them up, which is really cool, so you can kind of have that feature going on. So that function mainly works because his head is actually pretty loose. You can wiggle it from side to side. It mainly stays in place through those kind of Technic-ish pieces, and when one of the wheels moves, mainly, particularly this one here, it'll kind of cause it to spin around, so you can have it do that. And there's some gear pieces in there. It's a really interesting play feature. Of course, it kind of wiggles around, but that isn't a problem because it kind of stays in place when you have it like this. And it's just a really cool play feature. There's no missiles or anything, which I'm fine with. I don't think any of the skeleton vehicles actually had any missiles except like Knuckles ATV, but that's actually a really cool function. It's kind of hard to display just this sheer magnitude of it, kind of like that, but there's also some really cool purple pieces in this set, and also that piece right there is printed, which is really nice. You also have these like tank treads, which work really well. They're kind of all together like that, and it just looks really well with the kind of tank aesthetic of this thing. A lot of Technic pieces. So overall, I really like the build of this set. It is a bit, older. It doesn't age as well, but I do think it's still a decently sized vehicle. $30 is a decent price for it. Piece count is actually, well, much better than I was thinking it was before I knew the full piece count for it. And in general, it is just a decent build. Of course, there are better, but I do like the main play feature of it. So thank you guys for watching this review, and bye guys.